Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the Jar. No, I was going to say it properly because we've been calling it the Jar Media Podcast when it should be the JARCAST.
Yeah, that always
is the JARCAST. I'm your host Alex, joined by my bro Jim.
What's up, family?
And my other bro James. Yep, we've got lots to talk about on this episode. It's a very dense one. I don't think we'll even be able to get to everything I've been noting down.
Really?
But first off, before we go in, thanks to the patrons who kindly support the show and make iTunes and Spotify possible. You're the man.
You the people.
Men and ladies all around the world.
They are our homies.
So first off,
homebrews.
I was right about Tomska. So, Jim, I'll accept your apology now if you would.
I never said that it's impossible.
Yeah, you did. You straight up turned it down. Look, for context, for people who don't know, last episode we were talking about this Tomska muffin song in last week's meme chat. And I was saying, yeah, Jim, it's an allegory or whatever, a metaphor for Tomska's hatred of being, depressed and having to make ASDF movies all the time. You were like, no, there's no way.
Nah, you didn't say that. You weren't that accurate with it.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't. No.
Anyway, yeah, I was. So I was right.
So basically Alex was almost right and I was more right.
No, I was 100% right and everyone is in agreement with me.
Apart from nobody's in agreement with you and you're 90% wrong.
So moving on from Jim being wrong, huge news with all regarding James this time. 2 huge stories. Story number 1 regarding James.
Oh no.
Apparently, and I don't know if there's any way to check if this is real or not, the official JARCAST Twitch channel was streaming some event.
Oh yeah, I know about
They were
this.
streaming some event, and someone in the audience, whatever they were streaming, like in some field, appears to be holding up a picture of James that's been printed onto an A4 sheet, and they're just holding it up towards the camera.
This is the picture from the IHE Leaf Jar video. Well, I walk in. Yeah, I walk in. I'm just like, I found him. Yeah, black shirt. Yeah, it's a good picture.
I'll put the picture that someone put on Reddit on the screen. Well, you'll have to go to the video to see it, I guess. But what?
Is it intentional that it's a JARCAST?
Well, surely, because we call it the Yogs.
We've joked about the JARCAST before, so.
I mean,
someone just went in.
That's crazy.
Pretty sweet move.
When I saw someone replying saying, "Oh no, that's not James. It's something else, like some other thing, some other picture, and it just happens to look like it." I got the original picture up and was like, "No, like every line is in the exact same place."
I sent you the picture that I have of that.
Yeah,
and it is the same. The colours.
Yeah,
because it's like a really blurry picture. The colours, everything is the same. It's definitely a picture of me.
So, James moving up there. And James now, news story, just developing today. The official Death Grips Twitter retweeted.
Well, if you, to add some context, if you go on their Twitter, they retweet a lot of memes about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That like Death Grips is online, and someone posted Death Grips is online with a picture of me.
Yeah.
It's like wearing some fucking shit clothes with big collars. And that they retweeted that picture. I actually double checked it when someone sent it to me, and I was just like, okay, that is.
So that was at LOL's Monk.
Yeah.
Tweeted that picture out. So, James moving up here.
Awesome James news.
Oh, there's also another thing. I got spotted in my car driving down the motorway. No idea how they knew it was me, but someone just sent me a picture they took of me on the motorway. Just I don't know when it was.
You said they didn't even follow you.
No, they were on the outside lane. I was just in the inside lane, just cruising, and they just took a picture of it and they sent it to me. I don't know how they knew it was me, but that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. Crazy news for James.
My first
really out there going.
Yeah, I want James to be all over. Just
so this is a PSA for anyone out there.
Yeah.
Start printing off your pictures of James and just sneak him any way you can.
Yeah.
And then send us screenshots. Cause
on the news. On
You know, sometimes they have those news, like studio stuff on the news, and there's a background.
Mhm.
We're just going to see random people holding their face up, destroying it.
We need it.
It'll become a meme of just my face being in places. Nobody gets it, but everybody does it. I don't want that to happen.
Got a post on Reddit, the Jar Reddit.
Yep.
Obviously. From user Krusty_Kamikaze. 897. The 897 is crucial. Who says, "My Jar senior quote. So we were told to write quotes for our yearbook, so I went with the Jar quote, obviously.
Oh no.
So my senior quote is, 'Time. We've all got time. Less time than we thought, though.' I also have a lot of my friends who aren't even into Jar saying it. I don't know, I thought it was funny, you know?
That is a great quote.
It's like, it works on its own, but it's also a funny little reference.
Exactly.
So again, need more of those.
Yeah.
Just ruin your...
Any way you can get them there.
And the top comment was, personally would have gone with a Posdact title such as Please Give Us Ringworm or Born to Chode, or even Buy Me Moo Mo Me.
It's not as... Those ones aren't as universal. You know?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. JARCAST,
You made the right choice.
the Jarmy, they're like, what are those villains in Captain America 2 called?
Captain America 2?
Yeah. Hydra. They're like Hydra,
Oh,
you
right.
know, they're like
yeah.
behind the scenes slowly building an infrastructure, getting ready to take over. We're everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yeah.
Genuinely epic. So how we been this last week? Well, James, it's been 2 weeks for James and the show. Because, of course, he was famously too scared to be on last episode.
I was not too scared. I was just had commitments.
Did you actually... Do you watch the episodes you're not on?
I watched that one because the old Jar video is the intro.
Yeah.
So people... I know someone sent me a screenshot or mentioned it, and I was like, whoa, I don't know about this. So I watched it. And great. Oh, my God.
Great intro.
We've got so many of them that we can just sneak in every day now.
We have tens of old videos that are...
unbelievably embarrassing.
Yeah. But I'm proud of them.
Oh, I'm
All but
proud
one.
as well.
I'm proud of all of my old videos except for one.
Which
that
one?
Minecraft one, which is never going to see the light of day.
Oh, that... No, we've got... That's the one. That's the only one we should properly show in its full unedited
It's
form.
not fair. It's
so good.
You and I don't have a say because we're not in it.
Yeah. I'm saving it.
No, but that's not fair because every video I'm in, I don't have a say. I've never had a say.
Well, do you want them to never be seen?
No, we can put all of them up. It might as well.
Good man.
Because yours are
aren't-
timeless.
Yours aren't as cringy.
Mine are
Yeah.
funny in like a very...
Yeah.
They're just like odd.
They're bizarre. They're not embarrassing.
Yeah.
They're a little bit embarrassing, but...
Only the really old ones.
It's not-
in
it's
just one punch.
Oh, God.
The Carpenter mod.
Please.
So you guys know how we feel about Kevin Hart, right?
No.
Funniest guy alive.
Yeah,
The most...
ace. Just ace.
Kevin Hart, awesome comedian.
Neat.
Really funny in... yep, he's a neat. Really funny in Jumanji. Triply hilarious in Danger Boys. What was it called, Jim? You know that movie where he was a kid? No, where The Rock was like fat when he was young, and then
Yeah.
then he's like an undercover spy.
Oh,
Agency Men. You know, some shit like
yeah,
that.
I know what
like-
you're on about.
The people out there, they know what we're talking about. Kevin Hart, of course,
Everyone
one of the
remembers
biggest
that movie.
comedians out there at the moment.
I don't know how, but...
Turns out he hates the gays.
Turns out he hates the gays.
Nice one, Kevin Hart.
So within, I guess, the same week, he was announced as being the host for the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
But then a few days later, he turned it down because I've actually got some respect for the guy based on why he turned it down. Because the committee or board at the Oscars were like, you can do the job as long as you apologize for these tweets from a few years ago, 2009, 2010 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he refused under the basis that he didn't think he needed to or should apologize.
Yeah, that should respect to that.
Um,
And
fair play.
a comedian shouldn't...
He got James Gunned.
Yeah.
He got shot by the James Gunn.
A comedian
Supposedly
shouldn't
he'd made
apologise.
some, transphobic jokes or something.
They were homophobic, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Which obviously means he hates the gays with a burning heart.
With a burning Kevin Hart. So I want to shout him out. So we're railing on the guy quite a lot, but that shows commitment to his craft. You know?
Yeah.
Just like the...
Do you know what is funny though?
What?
So he gets fucked over for a job opportunity because of a joke he made.
Yeah.
Whereas like he cheated on his wife and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone forgot that in one day.
Yeah. Shows the priorities.
Yeah.
Oh, mama. So I've been on a binge of a sense, in a certain sense.
Oh no.
What type of binge?
I'm glad you asked,
Is
Jim.
it a Krispy Kreme binge?
No, I already told Jim at least the beginning of this story, but you know, as one does in the evening, and to wind down the day, they might hop on Netflix, look for a couple of movies
Oh,
or
God.
TV shows or something. And I thought, you know what? I haven't seen any Pixar movie for a while. Let's watch a Pixar movie. See if they're on Netflix. So I just searched Pixar in the search bar. Obviously, no Pixar movies came up, but something very important did come up. DreamWorks has some kind of deal with Netflix, so basically all DreamWorks movies are there. So do you know what I see? Madagascar 3. There it was. And then I looked to the left a little bit, Madagascar 2. And then somewhere else, Madagascar 1. Whole trilogy. Didn't see the Penguins of Madagascar, but didn't look for it, if I'm being honest. So far I rewatched Madagascar 3. This is the order I did it in. Madagascar 2, Madagascar 3, and now I'm 30 minutes away from finishing Madagascar 1. Ask away, boys. Go on. Your minds must be exploding
Are
with
they
questions.
still as awful as they were when they launched?
I like Madagascar 2.
Madagascar 2 might be the best one.
It's got one joke that raises it above everything.
No, Jim, it has more than one funny joke.
Really?
The thing I love about the Madagascar movies is that they're either so insanely bad and unfunny that they're really funny, or now and again they actually are funny. They've got a rocket pace so that it's just completely ADD, never stops moving. I like a lot of the character designs. A lot of the animation's pretty good. Surprisingly good. You were saying how the first movie doesn't hold up at all, but it actually does. Surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just watching clips not long ago.
Yeah, the
like,
compressed clips on YouTube make it look like absolute ass, but for a film
I
from like
think
2006 or something, it doesn't look bad.
There's definitely worse movies. I just think you like them too much.
Excuse me?
consider it a meme when you say you like Madagascar. I think
I
you're
find them
joking.
so easy to watch. I'm never bored. My brain is constantly engaged when I'm watching King Julian singing I Like to Move It, or Gloria being as sassy as ever, or Melman and his OCD tendencies, or Alex and his love for the show.
Alright, moving on.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll understand it one day.
No.
Yeah, because you just don't give it a chance.
I'm not going to.
I've
seen
given
them.
it a chance. I've said they're fine.
No.
I don't like the first one. The first one is a bad experience. I bring
Yeah,
no
more
happy
kind of brings
memories.
the film down quite a lot.
And the credits.
The dancing,
first
yeah,
one
the
was-
dancing is a bit over the top, but the reason I brought it up is because in Madagascar 3, the villain character, and you're going to love this, literally says, game on.
Oh, really?
Basically, it just looks into the camera and says, game on. And I thought, to me, that was the film, like, just directly acknowledging me. Because I've probably sold countless copies of this film for them, you know?
Alex,
I'm the
do you like
biggest
Rainbow Six then? One of the characters says game on.
I like it now. One last factoid about the Madagascar movies. I was curious, because they keep making them, you know? They must make
Is
some...
there going to be another one?
I don't know.
It's been like
The
5
trilogy
years.
was wrapped
so
up quite
long.
nicely with the circus plotline.
All of them are wrapped up nicely.
However, listen to me. the amount of money they bring in has only gotten greater with each one. First one only cost around $70-80 million to make. Brought in 400 million or so. Quite significant, just for the first movie, establishing a new brand. Then the second one comes in, smashes it, gets 500-600 million. Then Madagascar 3 comes in with a whopping like 700-800 million.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 2011 maybe.
So they're not going to make another one.
Remember, you're forgetting the power of the penguins.
Yeah, the penguins in Madagascar had a movie.
There was a TV show with the penguins and King Julian. That's been going on for ages.
And I bet that doesn't make 700 million. It'll probably make $1 million at most.
No, but they made a Penguins of Madagascar movie.
I don't remember. How much did that make?
I don't know off the top of my head.
They'd probably be like 100 million. It's not going to be the same.
No, James, you're underestimating the
I am
power of the
underestimating
Are
it.
those penguins dibbies?
Yes.
This is the great debate. I still can't decide. So for those that don't know, a dibby is a character such as Wally, Marge,
Mort. From the same movie.
Yeah, like a cute character that's meant to sell something normally or be cute, relatable. Yeah, Argy's a dibby. So the question is, are the penguins from Madagascar a dibby?
Yes.
I don't think they are.
No,
I think they're too active in the plot to be dibbies.
They are the plot. In every one of them, they are the major driving force of the plot. Everything that happens is a result of them.
So you're saying the actual 3 main characters are the dibbies?
No, the dibbies are Mort.
Mort. King Julian is sort of a dibby.
No, he's not. He's not cute enough.
He's
kind of gross and weird and
sexual.
Offensive. Yeah, very sexual. I can't find it. What was that film called?
Madagascar 3.
No, the Penguins.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah. It's going to come up with the actual penguins based in Madagascar.
2014, the Penguins of Madagascar. 6.7 out of 10.
4 years ago.
That's not that good, Alex.
6.7 is quite high for a Penguins of Madagascar movie.
Oh. Didn't do well.
Like I said.
Budget of approximately 132 million.
Yeah.
Total gross USA, 83 million. Worldwide gross, 373.
So that's probably, they've doubled their investment.
It's not enough though.
No.
Think about advertising. That adds a big chunk onto the costs there. So,
well,
that surprises me. That's like if they made the Minions movie and the Minions movie didn't do as well as Despicable Me, whereas the Minions movie, of course, did ridiculously well.
Minions are dibbies though.
Yeah, Minions are dibbies. And they affect the plot too, but it's their design, isn't it? They purposefully aren't characters, sort of. They're
dibbies.
They're just a yellow blob.
It's such a
with
subjective
a cute voice.
term. It's so confusing.
It's not subjective. There's a mathematical answer.
That's definitely a dibby sock.
It's Spock.
Yeah, Spock is a
Spock
dibby.
on a sock.
Guess what?
What?
Everyone in the UK is insanely unhealthy, I guess.
Why are you saying
No,
that?
9 out of 10 people in the UK.
No, listen. I stumbled across this article.
Okay, no. Before we move on, who wrote this article?
BBC News.
Okay, it's a load of shit. Just put that out there.
Well, hang on and listen. It's not like claiming anything that absurd or that unbelievable to me, anyway. Most adults living unhealthy lifestyles is the title.
Of course. That's kind of common sense.
Yeah, that's common sense, you idiot.
No, sorry, I'll just close that.
Well,
Then you can come up with an idea then.
Ever since we've had transport, we've all been unhealthy. Because we just drive everywhere. We don't walk. We don't do exercise.
It's not just about that though.
It's about the food
the
as well.
overwhelming majority of adults in England are so unhealthy they put their lives at risk, a survey suggests. The data from the Health Survey for England showed nearly 9 out of 10 had at least one unhealthy trait. Those unhealthy traits being smoking, alcohol, obesity, inactivity, obesity, low fruit and veg, inactivity, smoking, low fruit and veg,
You're
obesity.
just repeating
No, because it's the combination of them. People doing the combos of them.
Okay.
And then alcohol, low fruit and veg.
Okay, let's go through this list. I'm a bit inactive, and I probably don't drink
out of you,
enough veg.
you don't drink enough for that to count as being a thing.
What?
You
Alcohol,
don't smoke anything.
I don't smoke.
But you are inactive. And you don't eat fruit and veg.
I do eat fruit regularly.
I'd say, it's a given that most people are unhealthy and have at least one of these traits. But at the same time, like, life expectancy ain't changing much. It's
weird because you need to jump. You need to have the. How long have people been living this exact lifestyle? You know,
last 200 years probably.
No, because
About
through that, like people
probably.
living in the 40s, you know, their diet would be completely different. They'd be way more active, probably.
Okay, is what you're trying to say is the life expectancy is going to massively drop in the next 50 years, and we're just going to fucking die. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the percentage of people needing help to support, like, especially something like obesity.
You're saying it's going to get worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said it yourself, like.
Yeah, no, that is called.
Going to the supermarket like Tesco. The easiest thing to buy is the, like, unhealthy stuff, right?
It's the cheapest.
It's the cheapest, yeah.
It's the easiest.
That's not strictly true.
You don't have to prepare anything. How's it not?
That's the difference. The preparation. It's easier, but it's not cheaper. Vegetables are so fucking cheap. You can buy a fuck ton of veg.
But people don't just eat bowls of veg like
no,
I
you
do.
need something with it. You need some meat, maybe some sauce.
I feel like people, they see different types of, like, vegetables. They might get some frozen ones that are already prepared or whatever, and maybe do that. But it's normally like bit of meat, potato or some sort of thing. The most English meal of all time. Just like bangers and mash.
Meat and potato.
Bit of gravy.
Meat and potato, yeah. But I would say it's going to get worse because we haven't lived long enough with, like, McDonald's, where you just go get the most unhealthiest thing possible and you can eat.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
again,
easy.
like you were saying earlier about the 60s, they probably drank more, smoked more.
But also, it was more of a thing then, really. Smoking and drinking was a lot bigger back then.
Yeah.
Like in war.
I reckon that the biggest one is dietary. Out of all those, surely.
It depends. If you're drinking, like,
Obviously, there are a portion of the population that will always be alcoholics as long as it's legal.
the dietary one is the most difficult to control.
Yeah.
Because humans
Everyone has to eat.
love sweeties.
Especially in the UK, our confectionery is immense.
It's extremely good, which makes it even harder.
Honestly, ever since the daylight saving,
Yeah.
I just go into carb mode.
Yeah, it's like our bodies want to go and hibernate. Just like get really fat and then sleep.
Because it gets dark at like 4 and it's like, oh, I don't.
Better get some donuts. Keep me warm.
The survey from NHS Digital has been published as the Office for National Statistics revealed the latest death rates linked to alcohol. In 2017, nearly 7,700 people died in the UK from alcohol-specific causes, where the death was wholly... I can't pronounce this word.
Try.
Attributable. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sometimes a word just catches you off guard.
Every word in the English language, basically, for me.
That is the equivalent of 12.2 deaths per 100,000 people, the highest rate since 2008.
How many? What? 12? 120 something?
12 deaths per 100,000 people dying from just alcohol.
No, but if you think that's so small. That is such a tiny percentage. Well, that's like under 1%. Then obviously it's going to happen. Alcohol's like the worst drug. That means nothing, to be honest.
It's not the... I would say it's the worst. It's just the most ingrained in our culture, I'd say.
I'll take that. But that is such a small statistic that it's like not even worth considering or even thinking about.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's anything really to take in. I was just surprised to learn it was actually so low, I guess.
Oh, no, definitely. I would have expected
you have to drink a hell of a lot for it to be the thing that kills you.
To be lethal, yeah.
Like, I remember you saying, like, saying something about this, like, old lady who drink, like 90%, like, alcohol because she drank so much she had, like, insane tolerance.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff kills you eventually.
But I mean, the thing is, it may shave days off of your life, but like you
can't
it's
like
hard to nail it down to that one thing. Like one thing may take away hours from how long you're gonna live, and other things.
But then you might get cancer from something completely unrelated.
Yeah.
And die. And that way, it's weird. Yeah,
it's hard to pinpoint it on one aspect that is unhealthy about you.
But the good news is things like drinking to excess is down.
Mm-hmm.
Cigarette use is down.
I would say it's down because like
The thing that's going to increase is inactivity and
it says
diet.
the most common unhealthy lifestyle trait is low fruit and vegetable consumption.
Yeah.
Although there are high levels of unhealthy lifestyles, around 4 in 10 adults have no signs of ill health developing yet.
it takes a lot of abusing to start getting like effects of it though.
Yeah.
Like you can live a life without eating much veg and still be relatively healthy and like not have any problems. Like me, for example. There's nothing. Okay.
Do you find it upsetting if you see like a really obese child?
Yeah, because then it's like most of the time it's how the parents brought them up where they don't give them veg when they should. Like I didn't grow up eating veg because I was just an idiot and was just like, ooh. And I regret that, like massively. And when you see a kid that's been like forced to eat all these McDonald's every day, well not forced because they
Well, he
probably
loves
like it.
Yeah.
But it's just like the parents should at
It's
least
'100%
open.
the parents' fault.
Yeah.
It is just sad.
I remember the exact moment I learnt the importance of fruit and veg. Because of course, when you're a kid, you don't want to eat it ever.
No, you just want sweet. You just want
You just want garbage. You want
good stuff.
chips, pizza, garbage. The first time I ever had constipation, because I never ate
Veg.
I was in primary school, so anywhere from 6 to 9 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, this is torture. Then I just started eating kiwi fruits and shit like that, like mad. And ever since then, I've actually never had it again since then.
Constipation.
I'm so
weird,
paranoid.
actually.
I've never had it in my life.
Really?
I've
Don't want it. It is horrible.
I've never had it so severely, but I have never had.
Now,
very
imagine
strong...
really needing to do a plop, but you physically can't.
I've never had that
Yeah,
bad.
it's honestly hellish.
What I think with this issue, the only way to fix it is to basically educate. In schools, you teach people how to prepare fruit and veg. You do that type of stuff.
Yeah, we did all that as well.
I don't
I
think
never did that.
education matters. It's
No, because if I'm going to straight up say,
if your
I
parents
was,
cook you meals regularly,
yeah,
balanced meals anyway, surely that's the biggest thing, right?
the thing is, people our age don't give a fuck about what's going to happen in 10 years
Mm-hmm.
or 20
Oh, yeah,
years
straight up.
in terms of the stuff we do to our bodies. And younger, it's even worse. When you're like 16, you're just not thinking ahead at all.
you
It's all
can't.
in
You
the
can't. You've
moment.
only lived 16 years. You're like, I've got
Yeah.
like 50 left. Fuck it, I can fix it later.
So I don't think it is something you can teach, because there's no motivation when you've got no investment in your future.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's got to be forced by parents. I mean, like,
By the government.
yeah, the government has to
broccoli.
yeah, will give you broccoli pills.
The
No, but
life
it's-
hack before we end this segment: get broccoli, carrots, and then asparagus, any veg you like. Honestly, it's so easy. Students could do it. Just put it in a pan, boil it, 5 minutes, put it on a plate, make some gravy, pour gravy on it.
That is so easy. Even stupid fucking idiot students could do it.
And there you go. I have that all the time. The worst thing about it is the salt in the gravy, probably.
Oh, well, salt never hurt anyone.
And with that, we'll be back after these. I like
Nice.
to move it messages. Still pissed off you guys didn't like my Madagascar segment.
Yeah, that actually pissed me off.
I could see the
Brought it up.
fire in your eyes.
What we meant to say? It's fucking Madagascar.
Okay, all right.
In relation to what you just said, I would say to never drink any type of fruit juice or anything that's bottled that's like supposed to be fruit. Because I heard somewhere, I can't like 100% say this is accurate, but like when you drink fruit, because of the way it's processed to get all the juice, it's all sugar, it's pure sugar. Because from what I've heard, when you eat fruit, your saliva and how you eat it is what you get the nutrients from. It breaks it down.
Yeah,
so
I've heard the same thing.
Stomach.
It's why when you drink a smoothie, it doesn't count as having the same amount of fruit.
It's just pure sugar basically, because it's not being broken down by your saliva.
What about when you make a smoothie yourself?
It's the same.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah. So they're not healthy. So
it's weird.
So if you see like someone who's obese just drinking that stuff, they're not helping them because they're just drinking more shitty sugar.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends on your lifestyle. If you're going running and walking all the time and you drink like a smoothie a day, I mean, you're going to be burning it off. So I guess the only thing you have to worry about is...
If you want to be healthy, you just don't drink those type of stuff. You have to physically eat it.
Water's underrated, man.
Right now, I've got the severe problem about I'm not drinking any water, like at all. For the last like 3 days, I've not drank any water. Haven't drank anything really.
I
fucking drink some water right now.
Actually, I drank some yesterday.
I drink so much water.
It's impossible. I physically
Probably
cannot
too
drink that much.
You know,
I can only
there are
drink
people
a
out there
glass.
that they don't like water.
Yeah.
I think you're a fucking dumbass if you don't like water, for real.
People just
The number one thing you need to survive.
Yeah.
I physically can't force myself to drink it if I'm not thirsty. I can't do it. Like before I go to bed, I'll go have like a little sip. That's it. That's all I'll ever drink, and it's bad, real bad. But I just can't do it. Like I've seen you, like you'll pour a glass of water and just down all of it and get another one.
I really love pouring a pint of water and just
Yeah.
the whole thing. There's nothing more satisfying to me. I feel like a zebra, like Marty, just drinking a big slurp.
I feel like Mel. What's the giraffe called?
Melman.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for that. So you done, James? Are you done?
I'm 100% done with my little segment.
Okay, so this is the part of the show where we go over to the Jar Media Reddit, where anyone in the whole goddamn world with an internet connection can go.
Anyone. You just took that quote. You just copied what you said in your recent IHE video. Anyone in the world with an internet connection is how you describe being like using YouTube.
Yeah?
Stop stealing IHE's content, Alex.
Sorry. He's shit anyway, he's cringy.
Yeah, he makes bad videos as well.
Yeah, anyone can go over to the Jar Media Reddit, head over to the JARCAST suggestion post, and you might have a chance of the Jar Media crew. Yeah, that's us. Answering your questions.
It's the sock that Jim pulled and broke. Don't do it. Look, no, stop. Let go, look.
So you're going to have to bear with me here.
Look how fucking baggy it is at the top now.
The top post is from James House, and I'm scared to read it. Because it begins with, well, since you asked for stories about the Yogs turning people into terrible monsters.
Oh no.
I've been watching the Yogs religiously all day, every day, since the first episode was uploaded. It's got to the point where my entire internal monologue is made up from the personalities of Alex, James, Jim, and Ruben. They dictate my every move, decide my every action. There's a girl I really like. Let's just call her female. And I recently decided to finally ask her out. I approached her and asked her politely if she wanted to go on a date with me. Game on, you sticky little slimer. Would you like to twerk on down to the Supreme Restaurant TGI Fridays today on a Wednesday? I can show you the way to the Goatsy dimension, dibby dibby. She rudely responded, sorry, I'm not interested. I heard James's voice screaming at me in my head to smash her face in. I heard Alex scream laughing and saying, in his famous baby voice, pussy slime skin suit.
Say that quickly.
What voice? Augie's voice.
Yeah.
Pussy slime skin suit.
Jim saying, what's up boys, the AT-AT in Rogue One is definitely a different design. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Do I love Jack White? Boy, do I love Jack White. You got to say that, Jim.
Say what?
What's up boys, the AT-AT in Rogue One is definitely a different design. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Boy, do I love Jack White.
That's too much, dude.
Now come on, try.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. I can't remember any of the other bits.
And boy, do I love Jack White.
Boy, do I love Jack White.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't.
And Ruben shrieking the N-word, hardy R, all at once.
Go on, Ruben.
Well, I'll have to take that out because that's just ridiculous.
That
Ruben.
was Jesus Christ.
I took a nearby hammer and smashed her face in. I fled the scene and have been hiding in a storm drain, feeding off rats for the past 2 weeks, reciting every episode of the JARCAST to myself, word for word, since my phone ran out of battery. I just want to thank Jar for really helping me find myself and make me feel more at home in my own skin. By the way, I climbed inside her pussy and I'm currently wearing her like a skin suit.
Well, if you need any more rats, if you're feeling hungry,
You need to buy a terrier dog.
I cleaned up 3 dead rats from my garden today because of Billy.
Are you joking?
3.
You should just make a pile.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine?
Ideally, I'd have effigies around, so I'd never have rats around. Just like
That's
rats.
messed up. That's creepy.
on crosses and stuff. I just trod on Argy. I didn't realise he was there.
He didn't scream though, so we're good.
Moonduck1 asks, if the dogs of Jar Media formed a band, what would it be called? And
Well,
who would
we've
play
got-
what?
We've got 2 dogs of Jar at the moment.
No, let's say
uh,
dogs of all time.
Okay,
So
you've got,
Max, Argy, Gaius, Flossie.
okay, so
Damn,
you've got
that's a lot.
that's a 5 dog. So there'll be, because there's 5 and it's unusual in England and all that. In the Western world to have bands that big, it'll be like a K-pop kind of group because there's a lot of them.
No, I reckon it would be. We should go through instruments and see who would play what.
Okay.
Drums.
Max.
Yeah, I was thinking Max.
The
Yes.
Fat Max, I mean.
Fat Max,
Not your
Big Max.
Not my Max.
Bass guitar.
Bass guitar, that's a difficult one.
I want
Flossie.
to say... No?
Flossie's
don't
got the
think so.
voice of all the dogs. Her and
She had a
Gaius
booming
has the voice.
Voice.
Hmm.
The one that makes me think bass is Gaius.
Actually, yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
Gaius
He's
on
so-
bass.
He's probably making me think of Roger Waters because he's so lanky.
Okay, so you've got Gaius on bass. Flossie vocals, easy. Flossie's,
You reckon
Yeah.
Flossie vocals?
yeah.
Definitely not.
She,
Argy.
no, of all the dogs ever, she's had the most intense bark. For like
Yeah.
a female dog, she
Mm.
barked like a fucking lion. She was
Okay,
like
okay.
crazy.
Okay, you've sold me on that. Lead guitar. It's between Argy and
My Max.
yeah, Max 1.
Max 1. Max the original. But what? So we've got 4. So we've got
What's
bass,
what's
drums,
left?
vocals.
Pianist?
You need
There could be a pianist, or there could be 2 guitarists.
Well,
Argy's
Argy's not a
a,
guitarist.
he's not a guitar. So my Max would be a guitarist.
Argy can't really do any instruments. His arms are so short. His legs are so short.
No, he could do some stuff.
Like what?
Sing.
No, he would
No,
be
he's a terrible singer.
pianist.
Why? It's just Argy I'm having trouble placing on an instrument.
Yeah.
He's useless as an instrument.
Triangle?
Triangle.
What about
or
like
an oboe? Clarinet?
violin?
You can't do that with his tiny little legs.
No, he'd have like. It'll be one of the main draws of the band. It would be like a modified violin,
Oh.
custom made for him.
Saxophone.
Saxophone kind of does suit him.
Like bigger than him.
Yeah.
Okay. Argy on
No,
sax.
realistically, he'd be useless. Like he's the pretty
Well,
boy.
realistically, they'd all be useless because they're
No,
dogs.
But Argy's the pretty boy. So he's the backup vocals because all he does
He
is
is
bark.
the pretty boy.
Raging Monotony says, since Alex has already shown in past episodes his knack for Ray William Johnson impressions, could he release an up-down album version of Tig Ol' Biddies or perhaps Stereotypes?
Just
I've
say
thought-
Tig Ol' Biddies in your singing voice.
I've actually thought about doing it. I can't remember how he's... I'm being put on the spot right now.
Tig Ol' Biddies. 2 melons in a shirt. Tig Ol' Biddies. Tig Ol' Biddies. Tig Ol' Biddies.
How do you?
Because I would try and play Minecraft on Alex's old
That was
laptop.
like 8 years ago, Jim.
Yeah, but Alex would listen to the song over and over and over and over and over.
And Nerd Rage.
The most was Tig Ol' Biddies because that's when you first discovered
Yeah.
your favourite Martian.
Yeah. Personally, I'm a fan of my Weird Al voice. I sometimes do. Yeah. Not going to do it right now.
Well, why'd you even bring it up then?
Because I wanted people to be anticipate it, but then not get it. Because sometimes you need to learn that you don't get what you want.
Maybe they don't want it. Maybe what they want is for you to not do it, and then they got exactly what they wanted.
No. Don't lewd my waifu says, okay, but what was the worst meme of 2018?
The
You're the expert.
bongo
Jim.
thing.
The bongo cat.
No,
Yeah.
the bongo cat was good.
Featured
No,
in...
fuck you.
No,
No,
it
no,
was
no.
so shit it was featured in YouTube Rewind this year.
Yeah.
No, the bongo cat was good.
Bongo cat was pure dog shit.
Jim, compare it to the memes you post.
Was
on
it
the
ever
group chat.
funny? I've never seen it been
No,
used in
it's
a
just-
way.
I
it's
never laughed
nice.
once.
It's not supposed to be funny. It's not that type of meme.
No,
is
it is. It's supposed to be like, it's Nyan Cat of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay,
of this
yeah,
year.
but did anyone find Nyan Cat funny?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Because it's like a Pop-Tart cat flying with rainbow
Okay,
behind
yeah,
it.
but a cat playing bongos isn't funny. It's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed
Yeah,
to
it
just
is.
match it to the
A
song.
real cat playing real bongos, that would be fucking
yeah, remember
hilarious.
Keyboard Cat? Funniest shit ever done.
No, neither of them are funny. You're talking to me though. I hate literally every meme. I can't have an opinion on this because none of them are good.
What was your worst meme then?
Well, you've got to remind me of the memes.
No. Because the answer is the...
Okay, the
the bongo
T-pose
cat.
one was terrible.
Yeah,
not
T-pose
funny
one's
at
pretty
all.
bad.
There's a T-pose one?
Yeah.
Mm.
I've got like a list up of some shitty article of like the best memes of the year. Tide Pods.
Not a meme.
No, that's just
It was
not
memed.
me.
It was a meme, but...
Shit. Not funny.
Being stupid.
It was
is
funnier.
Not funny.
It was funnier seeing people like put a pizza in the oven with Tide Pods on it than that fucking cat.
I don't find either of them funny.
They're not funny, but the cat is worse.
The cat was just catchy.
What about Kylo Ren in the really high pants?
That's a good meme because we even like recreated it. That's one of the best memes.
It's fine.
I liked that one. God, there aren't like really any good ones, and half of these I haven't even seen before. Like they put absolute unit in here. I feel like
Oh.
that's been said for a while.
No, it's because there was like a picture of the Queen with just like this guy behind her, and he was an absolute fucking unit, and he was huge, and that's where that meme came from. That was a bit of a giggle. I got a giggle out of that one.
Oh, was Precious When You Smile this year?
Yes.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
God, that feels like so long ago.
You so fucking
Precious when you smile.
Yeah, nice.
good meme. Really, really good meme. Really excellent.
It's not the best, but it's also not the worst because some funny stuff has been done with it.
Yeah. Hit that from
The backpack kid.
What backpack kid?
You did the
You know, what the fuck's that dance called?
flossing.
Yeah, flossing.
What's it got to do with a backpack?
Because he invented it.
Some kid that wears a backpack invented it on Instagram.
Shit, I thought it was a Fortnite thing.
Did you actually?
They
Yeah.
put it into Fortnite after.
And then it got memed because it was in Fortnite.
Side note, Jim, you know how many players are on Fortnite now?
no.
Like monthly?
No.
200 million. 200 million people playing Fortnite.
Wow.
I was saying to James earlier, this is why games like Fallout 76 and the new Battlefield, like no one's buying them.
Yeah. Why would they?
Yeah, what's the point? Anything that's not Fortnite, anything that's not like exceptionally better than Fortnite in some way, or offering something really different, pointless. Pointless to the general audience that can just play Fortnite for free. Mad.
PUBG.
Sad.
Dead.
You think it's sad?
Huh?
Why is it sad? They're offering a product that people want.
I don't mean sad like that. I mean it's sad that Halo 3 never had that.
We didn't have 200 million players, but it had the cultural relevance, sort of. Well, it didn't ascend.
It's just
like
I'm
Fortnite has,
jealous
but-
basically that I don't like Fortnite.
I know, it's annoying. I kind of wish I could be involved in it and actually
Yeah.
be excited for it, because that
But-
game has ridiculous support.
Yeah, but I just hate it.
Yeah.
I hate playing that game.
Yeah, so do I. We're not 12 with insane Twitch capabilities, I guess.
Speak for yourself, bro.
There was the Steven Crowder meme.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
No.
Never really
the-
tickled me, that one.
You could get an occasional one that was like a gut punch that you just weren't expecting. You know, makes you wheeze.
The Gru standing by that
Yeah.
board.
Yeah, fine.
Gru's plan. Oh, what about the Krusty Krab next to the chum bucket one?
Yeah. Fine.
Lots of comparison memes.
It's because there was Fortnite and PUBG this year.
Yeah, of course. Thanos was a whole meme, and Thanos car and all that shit.
Yeah. Thanos car might be.
I think Thanos car might be the worst one
Yep.
that I can think of.
No, I agree with that.
I really have a real hatred for the Bongo Cat. I don't know why.
No,
I just
yeah,
think it's
why?
awful.
Thanos got Bongo Cat. Come on, one's innocent and cute, and the other one's
It's not innocent and cute.
it is 100% innocent and cute.
No.
100% I loved it.
The thing that pisses me off is Thanos car is how little effort the meme creators had to put in.
Unlike Bongo Cat, where they had to animate.
That.
No,
Two
because they had to
frames.
do it with the guitar and then the sniper rifle and all that.
We live in a society.
No, not funny at all.
Nah, that one's great. Gamers rise up.
The gamer meme shit is pretty.
Well, isn't that
prevalent.
like e-girl kind of reporting to iOS like a meme? Because that's a pretty great meme.
That's kind of a meme based on like just something that happened there.
Yeah.
What about the Infinity War people turning into leaves thing?
Leaves? Ash.
Well, you know, whatever.
Leaves.
It's because Quinton Reviews call them leaves, and now that's what I automatically go to.
That's
Leaves.
Ash, Alex.
Well, it's not real, so like it's
I'd
just,
say
they're turning
dust.
into CG dust.
It'd be Ash.
But
Well, they're dying. And they're
either way, it's not
disappearing, so they
leaves.
would
I
be
didn't feel so
Ash.
good. You know that one.
Eh.
Don't mind it.
I don't
a
like
bit
it.
funny at first.
The gamer memes are a cut above the rest.
They're not. The actual gamer memes on like Instagram, they're the worst things
No,
in the
not
world.
actual gamer memes. They're
Do you mean the
fucking
ironic
awful.
gamers rise up memes?
The first few were very funny.
No,
Yeah.
they definitely weren't.
Johnny didn't like that one.
No, that was awful.
Okay, that's Thanos Khan, that one so far.
What about the state of coochie in America?
It's making me smile thinking of it, so it can't be the worst one.
Not by any means.
It's not just an e-girl meme.
That's just any like incel thing.
Yeah,
is
Chad,
the funniest.
Oh,
Chad
God.
thing.
Did we ever say about your constant obsession with minion incel like memes?
Minion cells.
Yeah,
It's been in my jar document for ages.
Mincells.
No, it's Minion Cells. There's a subreddit
like it.
called Minion Cells, which is like famous incel quotes on like
minion fucking
minion
meme.
pictures, and they call
Stacey's.
they call women Stacey's.
And men Chads.
No, the men
No,
are the purple
they're
chads.
Purple Chads. The men are purple
Oh, yeah,
Chads
'cause
because
the purple
in
minions.
Despicable Me 2 they've got the purple minions that are like crazy and really strong. And you're also yellow pilled if you're like a Minion Cell member.
Oh, Jesus. No, we were actually driving back from like Swindon, and you were just fucking just scream laughing at them in my car.
When I first discovered it, I had the time of my life because I just went through every post.
Are they all real?
I'm not sure.
The quotes probably.
Probably not. Because some of them are
You'd
so
be
over the
surprised
top.
'cause- yeah, but incels are so fucking
Scary.
They probably just gone 4chan
Fucked
and
up.
just click on whatever one you can get that stuff on.
Elon Musk smoking a blunt.
No, forgettable.
There it is, Bongo Cat. Yes. Worst one.
It is the worst one.
No.
Complete dog shit.
No, it's not. You only say that because you just personally hate cute things.
Oh no, moths.
Oh, I hate the moth one. I think the moth one
My
is...
vote is moth.
My vote is Bongo Cat. And your vote is...
Thanos car.
Fair enough, they're all very shit memes.
Yeah, that answers that one.
No, because I don't like Thanos car because the actual car is disgusting. That's why I don't like it.
Oh, bad reason.
Awful reason. Jai
That's a joke.
2048 says, "Will there be a is Smash Bros Ultimate as blank as they say video?"
No, because it is as good as they say. It's fucking incredible.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the point of the video, James. That's why we make the video.
No, because we're supposed to say it's shit, and it's not as good
That's
as
not
they
true.
say, but he's literally as good as they say.
The
You
only
don't understand.
the only
No, you don't understand.
I
You've been in one.
Yeah, true. The only truly negative one was the Fallout 76 one.
That's because it was never good, so it should not have been made.
We've got a long list of as good as they say videos we need to do. It's honestly it's our best custom series since the JARCAST.
Yeah.
Because there was always the thing with the blabs where it's like blabs are good and everything, but they just sit in the same space as sort of JARCAST.
Yeah.
You know? So we kind of do that already in the show. It gives something.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
it's
say
as good as they
that
say,
I
they're just
invented
reviews.
as good as they say.
They're
even
just
though I'm
reviews.
pretty-
I accidentally invented it.
Well, we wanted to do a video on Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Well, I'll just call this "Is Spider-Man as good as they say?"
Yeah.
And then
Because I was thinking of like, what's like the bullshit like clickbait titles that everyone does, you know? All those awful like movie channels that are like Collider and all that shit, you know?
Mhm.
Have shit like that. But then it's a jar meme, obviously. The reference to Zookeeper is TGI is as good as they say, and it's like I just did that one as a joke, but then I thought, wait, this actually works way better than
it works really well.
yeah.
But they're just reviews, so just call them reviews.
Yeah, but no one clicks on that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We've already
And
done
we've
that.
got the gimmick of, you know where you start, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know if it's gonna be positive or negative so we don't fuck around wasting time. Like I ain't gonna throw anyone under the bus.
No, go on.
The old Rebirth reviews.
Throw
They
someone under the
were
bus.
shit.
Throw someone under the bus.
You know exactly who I was gonna say.
I
don't
wasn't
know.
listening because I was looking at the comments.
Say
A
it.
reviewer that wastes your time.
Oh, Angry Joe.
Oh my god. I hate him so much. He still uses that one picture of him from like 20 years ago on his thumbnails. For all that Patreon money, he should actually put effort into his
He
videos.
doesn't have a Patreon. Surely.
Okay, for all that money he gets from YouTube, he should put effort into his videos. He can take
You
it
likened him the other day to like the nostalgia critic, but of gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Not a fan of him. I was when I was 13 in my ICT classes.
I wouldn't say I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I like him. I like his character, but
Yeah.
I find it hard to sit.
No,
through
I like
a
him
single
just 'cause
video.
he was in that really
he's
bad
just got
movie.
too much waffle in his videos.
Yeah.
And his points don't make sense and it's never consistent.
That's not true. He gives the most like gamer opinions that a gamer could.
I
Yeah,
think
but
that's why it
doesn't mean
resonates
anything,
with
though.
so many people.
It doesn't mean anything because he changes his opinion completely the next video. Oh, this game's long. Okay, this game's really good because it's long. There's no point
No, but
watching
he
it.
always sticks by that opinion.
No, he doesn't. He changes it if it's a game he likes.
Like when?
If a game he doesn't like has an issue, and a game he does like has an issue, there's no...
So you want
no
about
issue.
Angry Joe, but the guy's consistent as well.
He's not
Yeah,
consistent.
I'd say
though.
he's
Almost too consistent because his videos look like the same as they did 10
Yeah.
years ago.
Completely 100% incorrect.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, let's go stream watch
Wait.
5 of his videos, and you'll see that
No,
it's
because we'd be there for
No,
like
give an
5
example
hours.
then.
Hey,
Give one
No,
example.
I've literally discussed this with Alex before, and he agreed with me.
Give an example then.
no, I've just said I've never really liked that criticism. I don't think just because something is under 4 hours doesn't mean it's inherently not
yeah,
valuable.
but no matter what, if a game is under 4 hours and it costs $60, he will be pissed.
Yeah,
Like he never changes that opinion.
that's what I'm saying. It's consistent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. What I will say is, if it hasn't got 50 million side quests to do, which are all the same, he isn't going to like it.
Well, again, consistent.
That's a stupid
not-
opinion, though.
It's a gamer opinion. When you're young specifically and you can only get like 3 games a year, or maybe even less, you're gonna want the one that just gives you as much shit as possible. And
Yes, you
that's
play
the-
multiplayer games. That's why you get COD for every Christmas.
Well,
That's what I
I'm
did.
just saying.
My like 3,000 hours of Modern Warfare 2 proves it.
Anyway, Angry Joe, we would love you to come on the cast. Hit us
hit
up.
me up on Twitter and we can get that arranged. Make sure other Joe is there, otherwise we're not interested.
Yeah, other Joe is the priority, really.
Going back to bringing it full circle on the Dibby conversation, Slit Bodmod Wow Cringe says, to what extent are Halo grunts Dibbies? Which Halo has had the most Dibby-ish grunt design?
They've all had this, there's no difference between any of them.
Yeah,
That's
all
not
the
true.
designs
Reach
can be
has the
different.
least Dibby-ish.
Okay, yeah.
grunts.
Yeah, because they
speak gobbledygook.
they don't actually speak English, do they?
No. Which is why that is the best Halo game. Jim
Jim
Halo
passionately
2,
hates the
no,
guns.
because they had those grunts were good. Halo 3 probably, definitely Dibby. They were useless. They were cannon fodder. They are the Dibbies.
They're cannon fodder in all of them.
They're by design, they're cannon fodder.
Well,
in all
no,
of
because
them.
in Halo 2 there was a different variety, so they're not as Dibby-ish.
No, but Halo 3 has the grenade ones, which are actually quite threatening.
Well,
Halo 1 then?
Okay, Halo 1 Dibby Halo.
Because it's not the 343 ones, because their designs are so atrocious.
Yeah.
That's just off the table. Nothing cute / relatable about them at all. And their dialogue isn't as funny as well.
No.
I never
Nothing
found them
is-
funny, to be honest, but that's me.
They've never been laugh out loud funny to me, but they're amusing at the very
No.
least.
They're
Yeah.
not even amusing.
But then again, Halo 2, they're like scared of Master Chief more, the whole demon thing.
That's a good point, actually. No, it is Halo 2, because there's even that cutscene where Chief goes boo at one and scares
Yeah.
it. And it gives him his needler. Yep, Halo 2. I Miss Max says, God damn it, when will we next see Ruben?
Never.
Really soon, actually.
He's twerked into another dimension. We never
He'll
see
be
him
here
again.
for Christmas, so. Borderline Neat says, if given unlimited budget and creative freedom, what video game would you make? What direction would you take with the game mechanics and story?
I'll make Fallout New Vegas good. Oh wait, it is coming out.
So you'd just wait for Obsidian. You'd give money to Obsidian.
I'd give it all to Obsidian. Why wouldn't you?
You'd give your infinite money to Obsidian.
Why wouldn't you just fund a good company to make it? Let them make games. Why
I think
not?
the question was more, what game would you want to make?
Fallout New Vegas, but good. I'll let Obsidian do it.
Okay.
I'm a gamer. I'm not top of the train. I'm not a creative director. I don't know shit. I want good games, and I'm gonna fund good companies to do that. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if I like the game or not, as long as it's good.
This is a stupid answer, Jim.
No, you didn't let me finish.
No, because it's fucking pointless.
No, let me finish. If you like games, you like things, you like creative ideas. You aren't going to be creative with your ideas because it's only you.
No, with
have a full
unlimited
team.
budget,
No,
you
you'd
can
have
have
a team.
whatever you want. That's the idea of the question, isn't it?
Yes.
We can just have whatever we want.
The question was more like, what game would you want? As in, like, yeah, I would like a science fiction.
Okay. I'll answer it. Okay, best game ever made. Okay, straight up. As insanely detailed as Red Dead, driving mechanics straight from Forza, shooting mechanics straight from Red Dead.
Fred. Okay.
Melee combat straight from whatever melee combat. The best
Dark Souls.
thing from every game that's ever existed in one game.
I'd do a sequel to the Mad Max game, but make it better.
Okay. Don't
I'm
even
not
make
gonna
it be a
explain
sequel.
how,
Just be like an
because-
epic Mad Max game.
Yeah, just a fucking awesome Mad Max game.
I would like a really awesome Lord of the Rings game.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
You want Skyrim that's good in Lord of the Rings?
No, nothing like
basically.
Skyrim. Like
Well,
completely.
what
different.
type of third person, first person, strategy?
Like Red Dead, but in Lord of the Rings.
Okay,
Can you
so
imagine,
third
can you fucking
person.
imagine that? How cool that would be.
They have horses as well, so
Yeah, you
not
could.
even that much work to do.
They could just adapt it. I would love to see Rockstar do something to do with like creatures in it. I think that'd be so cool.
No, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, they did Undead Nightmare. There's like creatures, zombies,
No, they're people.
boomers, and shit. Anyway, I'm quickly going to read this last thing as we wrap up the show here. The camera might go out. Crab Kebab says, Alex asked for a bad story about Jar in our lives, so here's mine. I had a girlfriend in 2016 back when the Cholos meme was around, so I'd constantly annoy her with it and put on the voice. One time to the point of tears. I'd also imitate Alex's weird laugh sometimes and it would really piss her off. We lived in Australia, but ironically we broke up over text when she went to England after not even 2 months together. This turned out to be a good thing in the end because I'm with a girl who now plays Halo with me, so I guess the Cholos meme was a necessary evil.
Fucking
Cheers,
game
boys.
on.
I guess you're 3 for 3.
Whoa. What did he say at the end there?
Cheers, boys. I guess you're 3 for 3.
Oh. I thought you said, I guess you're 3-4-3.
Can I just say,
Oh,
why would
as
you
in-
break up with a girl through text when she's in a different country? Like, why can't you just do it like in person? Come on.
Because they're in a different country.
You just wait. You do that stuff proper and end it properly.
If they're
I'd say the
like
second-
14, who cares?
The second you want to end it is when you should fucking nuke that shit.
Yep. The camera's
Well,
gone
I
out,
wouldn't know
so
about that anyway, so.
Oh yeah.
are we done here?
No, of course not. Thank you for watching this episode of John Media Podcast. Please watch this great video Alex is going to enter about the Minecraft video that nobody's ever going to see. Thank you for watching, and good
Thanks,
night.
Patreon supporters, and we'll see you on the next
Angry Joe Show.
Nice.